Hey everybody, welcome back to The Stuff of Legend. My name is D-Lo and I've got another video for you guys. Today we are going to be talking about our favorite movie and TV topics, but specifically Star Wars, and we are going to be fan casting Mara Jade. Now this is a fan favorite character for a lot of people who read the Legends. Let me go ahead and just switch my screen. What's up guys? Saying hi to everybody on YouTube. I'm also streaming on Instagram. You won't be able to see the show from Instagram, but if you want, just click the link in the bio and come on over, join us on YouTube. So thank you guys so much. I'm not going to waste too much time because we've got a lot of names to look through here. I want your feedback. Let me know which names you like to play Mara Jade. Just to give a point of reference, the age bracket I'm aiming for is mid 30s age up to about or mid 30s to about 40. That's the range of age that I'm aiming for a Mara Jade in the Star Wars universe. The reason being is because we have a young Luke that exists in, well, not young, a not old Luke who exists after episode 6 in the Mando timeline. So Manda, Book of Boba Fett, that kind of timeline, 5 years after Return of the Jedi. And that's the era that I'm aiming to put this actress into. Stories can be told during the Empire reign, so you can go back and start there, but the goal is to get that actress into stories where she will cross over with Luke Skywalker. And for those who know the character, who know the Legend story arc, you know exactly why. It's going to be very cool. It's really tight to see the Emperor's hand when that eventually happens. And I do think we will get to see that. They've been doing a lot in the way of kind of building up the hype for Luke Skywalker. I'm not going to say too much, but you guys definitely, if you haven't seen Mando seasons 1 and 2, and you haven't seen the Book of Boba Fett, I think you should before other Star Wars projects come out. So that's all I'll say there. Let's go ahead and not waste any more time. I'm going to jump right into our topic today. So my first choice here is actually my second top pick for Mara Jade. It's Amanda Righetti. You guys probably know her from The Mentalist. She was also in Colony, Friday the 13th, Angel Blade. I'll go ahead and click over here so that you guys can see the movies and TVs projects she was in. She has been in Captain America, the First Avenger. So she was in that movie, but not in a very significant role. I think she was one of the backstage actresses when he was like drawing the monkey or like before that show where he got super depressed. I'm pretty sure that's where she was. If my memory's serving me right, I haven't seen that one in a while. But yeah, I really like this actress. I mostly known her work just from The Mentalist and Captain America. I haven't seen The OC. I haven't seen Christmas at the Ranch or any of these other films. But I really liked her in The Mentalist. I thought she did a very good job in the scenes where she was supposed to be like upset, angry, that kind of stuff. And as the right hand to the Emperor, there's a lot of complicated emotions that come with being that top tier assassin. And this story arc that follows there, you have to have the ability to play a romantic type, someone who's very complex in their emotions. And this actress, Amanda Righetti, to me, did a really great job of that in The Mentalist. And I think she looks dang the part. Look at this. So obviously, Mara Jade is a redhead with light skin, with whitish skin. Not white, I guess maybe white, yeah, but you just see here, I think she's got the look. I think she has the range of ability as an actress, and she's no stranger to doing like chase scenes, combat scenes, that kind of stuff. I think it would be a step up to go into the Mara Jade role in combat, but there's always stunt doubles for that kind of thing. But I think that she can handle that. I think she has done some of her own stunts, maybe not crazy like wire work stunts, but nevertheless, I think that this would be a really cool choice for the role of Mara. She's my number 2. So stick around. Midway down, I'm going to show you guys towards the end my top favorite and an art that I've done for both of these picks. So next on the list, let's go ahead and show Rose Leslie. So Rose Leslie is 5'6", and again, she's 35 years old. I don't know if I mentioned. Actually, I'm gonna go back so I can get you the age for Amanda Righetti. She's 38 right now, 5'9". She's got a strong build. I think this would be a really cool choice for Mara Jade. But also Rose Leslie, a little bit shorter, 5'6". She's 35 years old, a little more into that 30 bracket, a little younger. And I think her look is really good for this. Let me go ahead and click on the movies and TV shows she's been in. You can see that. She's been in Honeymoon, Luther, The Time Traveler's Wife, Morgan, Sticky Notes, Utopia, Downton Abbey, The Good Fight, Game of Thrones, The Last Witch Hunter with Vin Diesel. She's been in a lot of projects. A lot of people are fans of her, and she's one of the higher names that is very common for fan casting for this role for Mara Jade. A lot of people really want her. I've seen way less naming for Amanda Righetti, although I do prefer her. I think that this is also a really, really good choice. So Rose Leslie as Mara Jade is that one. That's number 2 on the list, but not my top 2. Let me know what you think about Rose Leslie as Mara. Like that? Do you not? What's up? Oh, you like the haircut? Thanks, Rye Guy. I appreciate you saying that. Super cuts, dude. Surprisingly good. Palm Paw, which is my boy Sully, has joined the live stream. What's up, dude? We're fan casting Mara Jade. So if you guys have any comments, drop them in. Hunter Iggy says, the stuff of legend, where you been? Dude, I've been everywhere. I've been busy helping people move. Been trying to get my garage situated. I've had to rearrange several times for various reasons. I've got 4 kids now, so that's a thing. And settling into a new job, there's just been a lot. So trying to get settled in with a new baby in a new town. We moved, by the way, so there's been a lot going on. So I've been taking a hiatus and a break, and I'm trying to get back into a schedule that works. But I want to focus on fan casting, so that's where I've been. I've been here, but not available. So now I'm starting to get more available. Appreciate you asking that. Guard says, what's up? Dude, what up, what up, what up? It's good to hear from you, bro. I can't wait to see hopefully some more videos from you at some point soon. And he says, join up. Yes, please hit the subscribe button and like. All right, guys, let's catch up with the fan casting. So Rose Leslie is Mara Jade. Next up, Whitney Hoy. Whitney Hoy's 34 years old. And let me see, where did the button? Oh, here it is. Button go for the final, Petals on the Wind, Pride the Series, Backlash, and The Shift. She's been in a few projects here, but I think the look that she has is really good for Mara Jade. I think her facial structure, some of these photos she's got on her social media kind of more highlight. I think the look that Mara Jade has from some of the older art, I think she resembles the character's artistic depictions pretty nicely. And so I think she would be a good choice. Lesser known by most people, but I think she'd be a really cool. Let me know what you think about Whitney Hoy down in the comments. Next up, we've got Jane Levy. Jane Levy is 32 years old, and she is a strong pick. A lot of people choose for this role. I think that, you know what's funny to me is she actually looks, I don't know if she is, but no, she's not. I think she looks a lot like the chick that played in the The Chronicles of Narnia. She kind of looks like that chick, but older. Not a kid. So let me just go ahead and go to the movies and TV shows she's been in. Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist, Don't Breathe, Suburgatory, there we go. Evil Dead, Monster Trucks, Shameless, Castle Rock. You guys can see a few of these. What If? She's been in a lot. She's a little shorter. She's 5'2", 32 years old. So she's on the younger side. And I'm trying to keep this casting, if I'm being totally honest, I'm keeping this casting not only close to the bracket that Luke would probably be around the Mando timeline, but also close in age to Sebastian Stan. Reason being, I really want to see Sebastian Stan get a chance to play Luke. But during the time where he's setting up the temple and where Kylo's a kid, that kind of timeline. So let's go ahead and let me know in the comments what you think about Jane Levy. Do you like her? A couple of pics. This is an image of Mara Jade. And then these are some of the pictures of her just on the internet here. I think you can see, I think I like this image here. Looks to me the most like this image here. I think she's a pretty good choice. She does look younger than a lot of these other casting choices, but to me that works. So let me know what you guys think about Jane Levy as Mara Jade in the comments. Next up, Meanie Andin. Meanie Andin is 43 years old. She's a little bit on the older side of this casting list, but she doesn't, in my book, she doesn't look 43. I think she looks like 38. So to me, 38, 5'10", she's on the taller side, but I think she would be a very strong candidate to play Mara Jade. If it wasn't extremely line heavy, like if she didn't have a ton of dialogue or lines, and you just went with the aesthetical look for a little while, kind of Boba Fett-esque, not in the series but in the films, I think it would work really well. Let me go ahead and jump to the next. These are just some images so that you can kind of get a point of reference. If this looks like something that would work for you as a Mara Jade, let me know in the comments. This one is a little bit lower on my list. I'm not super familiar with her line of in The Mechanic, My Girl's Best Friend. She was in Chuck, which is where I first saw her. Also in Tropic Thunder, Ocean's 12, The Proposal. She's in a few of these other projects as well. But I think I saw her first in Chuck. And I think she'd be a cool choice. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Next, we have Bryce Dallas Howard. Bryce Dallas Howard is an interesting pick in my book for multiple reasons. One reason being is that she does look the part. I'm going to go ahead and show you. She's 40 years old, 5'7". I think that's the right height, approximately in my book. Probably 5'7" is probably the tallest I would want to go for a Mara Jade. But 40 years old she's at, I think, a year older than Sebastian Stan, which to me is fine. Some of these images of her, forget these ones that are like made to not look good. These ones where she's like done up, that's more where she's going to be. So there's going to be makeup. So she's also very well connected into the Star Wars universe for multiple reasons. She's actually one of the directors for the Mandalorian season 1 for 2. I think she did. Was it 1 episode in season 1 and then 2 episodes in season 2? I think it was, and then an episode of the Book of Boba Fett, which was my favorite. I absolutely love her directing so much. I don't know if she would ever be involved in that kind of a project with Mara Jade or if they'll ever get around to that. But I certainly do hope that if they do, that first of all, she gets a chance to direct. But also, I think she would be a very good candidate to star in that project as Mara Jade. I really like her as an actress. I think she's terrific. She is a fan of Star Wars. She's already ingrained into Lucasfilm as it is. And I think that she would be a very strong candidate to pair up with Sebastian Stan in my book, or against Sebastian Stan, depending on where she is in the story arc. But she does look a bit like the character you can see from some of these here. I'll go ahead and click on. Actually, it didn't get any bigger, so but you can see like kind of some of the reference pictures. Pretty cool. Next up on, let me know what you guys think about her. Bryce Dallas Howard as Mara Jade. To get an actual role in Star Wars as opposed to just directing. I say just, like that's a small thing. Some of my favorite episodes. Mando Season 1, Episode 4 is one of my favorite episodes. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. Catherine Winnick. Catherine Winnick has been a top fan cast name for a lot of different roles. Like I'm talking about like Jean Grey, Sue Storm. She is I think she even made a Mystique list I saw. She is an action star. She is really good with accents. She is really, not that you need that for, but she's just very, very talented as an actress, as a powerhouse for like serious, intense acting, but also for like um, what's the right word? I don't want to say intimate because I'm not referring to anything um, adult, but emotionally intimate acting. She's very good. She's very talented. Oh, another one she was very top picked for was Black Canary. Black Canary is one she always gets picked for. She was picked for Captain Marvel fan casting forever, and they didn't go with her. They went with Brie Larson, which was my opinion. But 5'6", great, an approximately great height for that. 5'6", 5'7" is where you want to be. In my book, that's an opinion, not a fact. Age 44, she's on the older side, but she does not look on the older side, and that's more or less what is important here. Does she look old? No. So, in that book, to me, it works. She is known for Vikings primarily. She's in Big Sky. She's in The Marksman, Woo Assassins, Polar, Love and Other Drugs, Stripped, The Dark Tower, Bones, Killers, Wander, Flag Day, and a bunch. Um, she needs to be in a comic book role at some point or some sort of superhero role. Um, it has to happen. Like, please don't waste that talent. One of these studios has to pick her up for something good. And here's pictures of her. I'm pretty sure a lot of these are going to be other actresses you'll see, or like it's Photoshop with her face on them or something like that. This one almost looks like Erica Durant's down here. This is Mcnamara. Cat McNamara. It looks like her and someone else. She's in red hair in a few of these, but like you can see that if you've seen Vikings, you already know like she's a killer. Like this chick can act. I think that she would be the best in my, well, okay, maybe not the best. I think she's gonna be number 3 for me in my top 3. She'll be number 3, and then we have Amanda Righetti, and then I've got another actress that I think would crush it as well. Let's go ahead and get your thoughts in the comments about Catherine Winnick playing Mara Jade. Next up, we have Ciara Hanna. Ciara Hanna is from, you guys probably know her from the Power Rangers. She's also from Stars Fell on Alabama, Pernicious, Blood Lake. Also from, so the Power Rangers Megaforce and Super Megaforce is where she's from. She's also going to be in the upcoming Legend of the White Dragon, which is not yet released, but it's a collaboration of a bunch of Power Rangers alumni actors, including Jason David Frank, the Red Ranger from Time Force. I'm forgetting his name, Jason Fount. A lot of other Ranger actors are going to be in this project. It's fan funded. It's going to be tight. I'm really hopeful and excited. But anyway, she's a big actress among fans like myself who like the Power Rangers, but she's also an actress in other projects, Stars Fell on Alabama, and other things that are not involving the Power Rangers. So I think she'd be a great choice for this role. She'd have to dye her hair or wear a wig, but I think that would be. She's got a good look for the role, and that's a big deal. I think you're gonna want a character that can win over fans at a glance, and that she has down. Age 31, she probably, I don't know if she's the youngest person on this list, maybe not. There might be one other person on this list that's, but let me know what you guys think about Ciara Hanna as Mara Jade down in the comments. I think she'd be a real. Next, Sophia Bush. Sophia Bush is 5'4", very short. 39 years old, the same age as Sebastian Stan, and she's known from One Tree Hill, Chicago PD, Good Sam, John Tucker Must Die. Let me go ahead and click on this. She's in The Incredible. She? I didn't see. Who is she? Oh wait, Void. Void. Okay, so she's in the That's the sequel though. Void. Wait, Void. Almost. Okay, hang on. Hit stop. I'm learning this right now. Void Incredibles. Okay, yeah, that is the sequel. Why is it listed there? Okay, that's weird. All right. Anyways, all right. Forget that. All right. So Sophia Bush is in all these other things: Chicago Justice, Chicago Med, Chalet Girl. She's in a bunch of stuff. I think she's got a good. I think she has the right look for this. I think she has a very interesting voice that I think could serve the mystery of the character if told from that complex character, not like a character study, because I don't want it to be like Joker or anything like that. It'll be a Star Wars story, but it's about a character that is amiable with the Force in a way that you see an arc that you don't really get to see fulfilled with other characters on screen. I would love to see this actress get a chance to do. Let me know what you guys think about Sophia Bush down in the comments below. All right, next. Let me take some comments before I get over to Jewel State. So first, Pompaw says, "Did you see that Book of Boba Fett commercial? The scene with the silver sword was insanely rad." I have not. I don't think I've seen the commercial, but I have seen the entire series of the Book of Boba Fett. I am really overall. I was happy with the Book of Boba Fett, but there are very valid criticisms for the show. The Power Rangers, the slow chase scene, and you guys will know. I'm not spoiling too much for you. You'll just know. If you've seen it, you know. If you haven't seen it, you'll know when you see it. But because it's kind of the flaws that are there are not enormous. They're just really obvious. That's that's the thing. It's not like murdering the storyline or anything like that. Like the sequel trilogy. It's just obvious problems. So I'll just leave that there. But most of the episodes I think were really, especially the fifth and sixth episode were really good, if I'm remembering them correct. Second or third episode was whichever one had the train. You guys will know what I'm talking about. That was a good. So anyway, yeah, and he also says I don't like Brie Larson. Me neither. I don't. He says very unlikable in my opinion. Yeah, she's totally unlikable. She has this brat attitude all the time. You can see it, like, even she seems like the fakest person ever. And like she's constantly just trying to put on a smile for you, which is annoying. It's like, just be, if you're upset, just be upset. At least people can be like, okay, she's upset. It's like, if you're mad at something, you can just be mad at something. But don't fake. And she, to me, wears fake smile all day. So enough about someone who's not going to make a list for me for but you guys can go ahead and put her on your list if you want. Let me know in the comments if you want Brie Larson to play Mara Jade. I'm not going to say it. Jewel State, 5'5", 39 years old. There is a terrific short film on YouTube that she's in. It's like a sci-fi short film. I think it's like 9 minutes or something like that. It's not long, but Jewel State stars in it. That was actually the first thing I saw her in, that I noticed her in. But she's also in Firefly. This, I'm not gonna say it on YouTube because it might be too adult or whatever. Family Law, Serenity, Stargate Atlantis. She's in a bunch of stuff. Mothman. 5'5", a little bit on the shorter side, but she doesn't really look like she's like short. She has a very lean build. 39 years old. She's same age as Sebastian Stan, and I think that she would do a really good job in the projects that I've seen her in. She's a very skilled actress. She has remarkable control of very, very subtle gestures, like even just facial storytelling. Like It would be really cool to see her get to play someone who is um, an assassin. I'd love to see that. So here's some images of her with red hair. I thought this one would be very close to a Mara Jade look because it's just all black, leather, almost armor-like, with the red hair. If you can see that, I think that would be a really good um, comparison picture. Let me know what you guys think about Jewel State playing. Is this the first time you're hearing about her? If not, let me know as well. Do you like this actress? Do you not like this actress? And do you like her for the role? That's a different question. Let me know in the comments down below. And don't forget to like this video, by the way. I need your help. If I'm ever going to get to 1,000 subscribers, I need these videos to get seen. So please like the video, leave comments. That helps me a lot. And then also subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. Britney Snow. So this is... okay, it's either Amanda Righetti or Britney Snow for me. Britney Snow in the Pitch Perfect series is really good. I know it's comedy. I know it's very like hyperbolic in the way that she acts, but there's also really good acting, emotional acting in some of these movies. I think that she is a really talented actress that that flies under the radar more than she should. And I think she would do really well in a role as a character in the Star Wars universe. I think it'd be really tight to see her get to play Mara Jade. 5'4", 35 years old. And, oh, I didn't tell you, other than Pitch Perfect, what she's in. She's in John Tucker Must Die, The Pacifier, which I loved her in. That was a good movie. Someone Great, X, Would You Rather, Hangman, Late Bloomer, Hooking Up, Hairspray, which is a funny movie. Bushwick, you can see a bunch of these other projects here. Hey, look, there's Daredevil right there. And she's not in Daredevil. It was just Charlie Cox. All right, so 35 years old. She's right in that perfect age bracket that I think you need to have for a Mara Jade. And, I've got some comments from some people over here. Dusty Weeby. What's up, bro? He says, let me go ahead and I'm going to look really hard this direction so I can show you guys. Let me cut over to the chat really quick. We'll just take a second. He says, sup, stranger? Good to see you on the stream again. Stargate Atlantis was great. Oh, Daniel Sullivan says, Stargate Atlantis was great. Better when Jason Momoa was brought in. I actually haven't seen Stargate Atlantis. I want to see Stargate. I just need to find the dang time. Do it. And yes, I miss you too, Dusty. This one I was making every second I was casting this Mara Jade. I was thinking of you, Dust. The entire time I was like, man, I want to run this past Dusty, but I don't want to spoil anything either. So, because I want to make sure that I'm giving my opinions on the casting before I ask other people of what they want. Otherwise, I might be influenced by their choice. I could always come back and do a second one or just talk with people and highlight their selections. But it's better to just give credit to other people's selections if it's theirs, and then I just give mine. That's why I didn't reach out. These are the excuses I give for not texting you, bro. So Dan Sullivan says, okay, made the switch from IG to YouTube. Heck yeah, dude. It's good to have you on this side, brother. You get to join the stream, and I'm going to show you on this all the different actresses, so you get to see them, see the pictures, and it helps having a visual reference. I did an art for 2 choices. I'll show you at the end, which we're getting close to. So stick tight, all right? It's gonna be coming up shortly. Hunter Iggy says, stuff of legend, Daniel Ware. Your thoughts on Cody Rhodes might be going back to WWE? I have not been watching WWE for a very, very long time. I don't even know who Cody Rhodes is. I know I'm going to get flack for that, but that sounds exciting. I'm a fan of WWE in the concept and the principle of it because it's awesome. It was a great part of my childhood. It's kind of like when people are fans of Power Rangers, but they haven't watched since the 90s. To me, that's my WWE experience. I love it. I just haven't kept up. Yes, that sounds awesome. And you know what? I'm really on board with this whole WWE stars jumping into broader acting. Like outside of the WWE. I know that that's when you're there, you kind of have to buckle down, like because they like exclusive contracts and stuff. Once you get out, there's always this like this all right mass separation. All right, now they're gone. It's like WWE's like a branch to get you out to something bigger to get attention on you for a minute. So you become what happened to The Rock, what happened to Dave Bautista, John Cena. And then you see people from not inside the WWE going to the WWE while they're launching their acting careers. It's a weird thing to build action stars, but it's successful. It works. Like you see UFC fighters and them joining into WWE. Talking about Ronda Rousey, talking about Brock Lesnar, that kind of stuff. So next, Hunter Iggy says, "Stuff of Legend. What is your thoughts on?" Oh yeah, you already said that. Let me scroll down. I see a few comments here, but I don't know why it's not letting me scroll on the thing. Right. Stuff of Legend. What is your thoughts on Cody Rhodes going? Where have you been? What have you been up to? Oh, I think I did answer that one earlier. I'll go ahead and skip that. But if you want to see that, just rewind back to the beginning of the video. And when the chat started rolling in, that's what. So I've been here. I've been busy. I'm back. Sort of trying to work the schedule out. Right. I'm going to try to get you as many of these live streams as I possibly can. So bear with me. But make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell so that you don't miss it when I go live. Because I don't have a regular schedule right now. So that'll be important. All right. Next. Britney Snow, let me know what you think about her acting as Mara Jade. And I think she looks good as a red. That works for her, and I think it'd look really cool on screen. Look at her. She does like badness, evil eyes really well. So I think that would be really cool. Her switch it up from that comedic, background to something that is just like I'm going to kill you. I'm on the way to kill you, actually, and I'm close by. I'm around the corner. That kind of stuff. All right, so Deborah Ann Wall. Next, you guys who watch Daredevil, The Punisher, Escape Room, True Blood, you guys know her. Deborah Ann Wall is 5'10". This is arguably too tall. Alongside Sebastian. I think he's 6 foot though, so this should be okay. If he's 6 foot and I'm correct and I'm not wrong on that height, then this should be fine. But 5'10", 37 years old. She's within the age range. She's a tremendous actress. I really like her in Daredevil specifically and Punisher. I think she was incredible. As far as the look, let me go ahead and show you guys this. There are some images of Mara Jade that were drawn or edited by fans, but I think that she could pull it off. She would look more different than some of these other choices, I'm not gonna lie. Like in the face, I mean. But she's actually someone who, to me, makes a top 4 or 3 list if you were to do a live action Clone Wars series and you wanted to do like Asajj Ventress, for instance. I think she would be the perfect choice, the top for like a live action Asajj Ventress. Her skill as an actress is ridiculous. I don't know if she's won awards yet. She should win awards. She's really good. So yes, I think that she would be a good choice. Not my top 3, but let me know if she's in your top 3. How does she rank for you? Do you want to see Deborah Ann Wall as Mara Jade, or she's not even on the radar for you? Let me know. All right, next, Sophie Turner. So Sophie Turner, yes, Jean Grey, 5'9". You guys also know her as Sansa Stark, but I don't because I haven't seen the show. I have watched the X-Men saga, however, and I think that she's pretty good. We don't need to go through her whole, I think everybody knows her. She's married to she's a Jonas now, which is cool. I think that she would be a really good choice. She's also very skilled as an actress, and I think she would. I don't think I have to say too much. She looks the part. Good actress. You guys are probably familiar with her. If you've seen my channel, you've probably seen the X-Men. So that's not even the best I liked her as Jean Grey. Um, we never seem to get the right Phoenix Saga films, unfortunately. I don't think it's possible to do. It'll have to be a series, and it'll have to be like 3 seasons, single story, or more. Like long and drawn out, because the Phoenix Saga is not short. Nevertheless, I think that the movie was the disappointment that the movie was is not her fault. Um, I think she did a better job than Famke Janssen, I think is her name. Although I liked Famke Janssen's, right? It's just those films were about Wolverine. Let's not kid ourselves. And yes. So let me know what you guys think about Sophie Turner. Not my top choice. I wouldn't even put Sophie Turner in my top 10. Yeah, she's not in my top 10, but she's. Let me know. And I know a lot of people do want her. Let me know how she fares for you. Next, this one is an outside the box choice. Okay, now I should have told you guys a few choices ago. We are now in the bonus, basically in the bonus pick list. This is the end of my 15 right here. This is number 15. Is Joanna Bennett. She is a stunt actress, but she has done acting with lines a few times. I won't go through her whole IMDb, but she was the stunt double for Captain Marvel, for Nebula, both of them in the MCU. She was also, let me go ahead and just go like this. Joanna Bennett, Book of Boba Fett. So she plays this Tusken Raider. And this one is a savage. The fight choreography between this and this Tusken, which I believe is a female Tusken, and not just because she played her, but I think it's written to be. And also Boba were really good. I really loved all of the scenes with this particular Tusken were sick. I loved it. And I want to see more, but I think that Joanna Bennett, honestly, look, I'm not trying to make waves. I'm not trying to make waves, guys. However, which one of these two looks like they should be Captain Marvel and which one looks like they should be the stunt double? Let's be honest. This looks like Captain Marvel. This looks like Captain Double. And to me, I think that this one might be the better choice to play. Honestly, if I had to choose between Brie Larson and Joanna Bennett play Mara Jade, I would go with Joanna Bennett. Honestly, I would. Because there's no way you could walk away liking Mara Jade if Brie Larson played her. It just wouldn't work. I've never seen anything with Brie Larson that made me go, "Huh, I like that character." Ever. Never happened. And so look how hard she's cheesing here. It's like this must have been after she claimed in an interview to do her own all of her own stunts and not have a stunt double. And she was like, I'm not gonna be the next Tom Cruise, I'm gonna be the next me. And then she had to go up that same week to accept an award, and then they made her like, no, you have to give credit to yourself. Like a total jerk. And so she did. Then she gave Joanna credit she deserved because she did do stunts. This lady did the stunts that she claimed she did herself. It was a lie. So to me, that works. Joanna Bennett, I think, is the better choice between the two of these, but that's not why I picked her. I just think she'd be. So, do you guys want to see a Star Wars actress who had no face shown ever? So you can totally get away. Play a face character who is an assassin, who I think this stunt actress would be excellent for. Let me know in the comments if that makes sense to you, like it does for me. So that is the end of my top 15, but I'm not done yet, guys. I've got a couple of things I want to show you first before I get to the art that I promised I would show you for my top 2 picks. Just make sure at the end of this video to click on the link in the description so you can check out my custom art designs for t-shirts, mugs, stickers, and other merch. There's a lot to look at, a lot of things that I've made from scratch, and all my own art. Some of these I used some like tracing, templates and stuff like that. But yes, these are my designs. And I did this. this side. Yeah, Norm Macdonald tribute, and then my own merch, of course. But click that if you want to get something nice and support my channel. I appreciate you guys. Love you. Now, the art I promised you. Boom. We are here. My top two is Britney Snow, and I don't know how to rank them. Honestly, I think maybe Amanda Righetti first, and then Britney Snow. Britney Snow is here on the left, but you can kind of see I use this image because I could find these images here. I was able to kind of edit them in a way so you could see the light shining off the lightsaber in a similar fashion. But this is kind of the energy that I was looking for with these. Obviously, Britney Snow's not upset here, but Amanda Righetti's kind of channeling that complex emotion right there. And I think that to me makes her my number one pick. I might have to go back on my word and say Amanda Righetti's my number one. Now, because I know the internet's begging for it. Oh, hi. Andrea, hey. I see you there. I just looked over to see my Instagram live. Thank you so much for joining this live stream. We're fancasting a Star Wars character right now. A strong female character. But like a real one, not the ones they tell you are strong and don't show you. This is one they would have to show you and not say anything at all. So that's the best way to tell stories anyway. The Galaxy Man Show, what's up, dude? Good to have you on here on the Instagram. We're on YouTube as well. We're streaming on both. So if you want to see the full show, go to YouTube. That's where it's going to be. Subscribe to the channel and you'll be able to get. Oh, and click the bell so you can be notified because I don't have a regular schedule. But anyway, last thing I wanted to show you was I know everyone is out here asking for these. So I've got 3 names I'm just going to throw out there and I'm not going to talk about them very much. You guys already know them. They're top fan casting names, but they're just not on my list personally. So I'm just going to leave that at that. Karen Gillan, Emma Stone, and Jessica Chastain. There, I said it. I didn't want to have to go over them. You guys know them. You love them. Would they work? Probably. But they're not on my list of 15. So I wanted to at least acknowledge to you guys that those guys, I see it, recognize it. I appreciate that you like them. And if they're on the top and I'm just nuts and I don't see what you see, please let me know why in the comments. I want to hear from you. Is there a specific like movie or role you saw these women in that you were like, dude, that is Mara Jade? And if you haven't seen this project, that's why you don't think so. Please let me know down below in the comments. So thank you guys so very much. Let me just go ahead and switch over here again. One more time before I go, guys, I want to just thank you for watching this live stream. Help me grow the channel, please. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So please click the subscribe button. Turn on notifications. Even if you have subscribed before, just check to make sure you haven't been auto unsubscribed. I'd really appreciate that. And leave comments down below. That's going to help. Tell me who your favorite is. And tell me who your least favorite is on my list. And why. I want to know why. Have this conversation with you. Let's go ahead and hit the chat one more time before the end of this video. Chat, let's check it out. All right. Becky is also 5'6". Rebecca Quinn, aka Becky Lynch, yes, could also play a physical character role like Mara Jade. Dusty says. He says 6 feet. Wait, 6 feet, not 6 inches. Sebastian Stan is 6 foot, and Bryce is 5'7". Yes. I would be totally down for a WWE chick like Becky Lynch to join in. That'd be pretty cool. I haven't seen. I'm gonna look up some highlight reels because I want to be able to analyze and try to envision that person in the role before I like endorse them. But I'm open to that conversation. Look how well it worked for someone like Gina Carano to jump into the role of Cara Dune, or look how well it worked out for Sasha Banks to jump into a Mandalorian role as Casca Reeves. That worked out tremendously. I really loved the fight scenes. That even that like little tiny snip of a bar fight that she and Boba had was awesome. Like it was just great. Her jetpacking around and Boba like trying to use all his tricks. It was tight. It worked out so well to have someone that was action heavy join the cast in a main role. It was awesome. I want more of that. So I'm totally open to Rebecca Quinn, aka Becky Lynch. joining. Sebastian Stan is 6 foot. Yep, we talked about that. 5'10" is way too tall, says Dan Sullivan. 4 male actors gonna have to step on a box in scenes with her. I know. That's rough, dude. That's true. I mean, that's a real thing. You know, every movie Tom Cruise is in pretty much has to happen. So unfortunately, that's just the case. Dusty says she may be too old, but I like Bryce Dallas Howard from Mara Jade. She's a huge Star Wars fan and has directed a Mandalorian episode or two. She's directed, I think it's 3 episodes of Mando and at least 1 episode of the Book of Boba Fett. I really love her directing. She's amazing. In my opinion, I hope this isn't like rude to say, because I also like Ron Howard's directing. Ron Howard is her father. You guys remember Opie Taylor from the Andy Griffith Show? That's Bryce Dallas Howard's dad. So Opie Taylor directed the second. I'm gonna say he secondhand directed Solo: A Star Wars Story. The reason I say that is because he wasn't the one who shot the first like half of it, but they gave him budget to go reshoot it and save the project, and he did a good job of salvaging the train wreck that was left behind for him. He's a talented director. He directed The Grinch. Some of my favorite films are Ron Howard directed. That being said, based on literally only what I've seen from The Mandalorian, my impression of Bryce Dallas Howard is that her directing skills are just inspired. She's just good. I know she wasn't responsible for the storytelling, like in the script and that kind of stuff, and the writing room. She may have been involved, but we don't know that. But as a director, I love the way those episodes turned out. Mando season 1, episode 4, when they go to that forest moon, is just, it's a beautiful story visually to watch. That's the first time we see Gina Carano as Cara Dune, but it's like we get to see Grogu walking around, you know, like we get to see the AT-ST Walker coming through the forest, and there's that battle with the raiders who come out, and then the regular folk. It was a really heartwarming episode. I love the directing, the night shots, the water shots. There's just so much that happens. It's a very complex episode from a directing standpoint. CGI in there too. Awesome. That was the first time we got to see Grogu eat a frog. And it was awesome. It was a really great episode. So, has a special place in my heart. I think Bryce Dallas Howard is a winner. Even though she didn't make my top 2, she is a winner in my book. So, yep, let me know what you guys think. So anyways, guys, you guys have made this an excellent stream. We're 48 minutes in. I'm going to go ahead and start to cut out right now. But let me just go ahead and thank everybody. Everybody, thank you so much for joining this live stream, both on Instagram and on YouTube. I appreciate you guys. Or if you're watching on Twitch, or if you're watching on Facebook, I really just thank you so much. Make sure to follow, like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. It really helps me out. And in the link in the description, you can get yourself some merch. So on YouTube, you can see my hands moving over to the right or left. I'm mirroring now, so that side. But you can see all these different designs for Power Rangers, DC, Marvel, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, all kinds of stuff. Your favorite stuff and mine, I've done designs for. They've taken hundreds of my designs down. So please, if there's something that you want, go check it out now, because they take stuff down all the time. Even though I've edited and like I've put my own mark onto all of these things, because there's some intellectual property. Even though I've changed these things, there's flags. So it is what it is. If you guys like Power Rangers, it's like, it's tough. You know, they take down so many of them, but I have a lot that are still up. So go check them out. And I appreciate your assistance. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for watching the Stuff of Legend show. My name is D-Lo, and I am looking forward to hearing from you next time. Quick update. I was going to do a Sabine Wren fan casting. I literally have the entire roster prepared for my fan casting. But unfortunately, well, actually, it is fortunate because it's happening. But they cast Sabine Wren in live action while I was doing my fan casting preparation video. So I just didn't do it. Like, I have it ready, but I didn't do it. So if you guys do want to see my fan casting, even despite the fact that we have a live action cast for it now, for the Ahsoka, I think it's the Ahsoka, please let me know if you want me to just go through and do it. That way I can just continue to make these fan casting videos for you guys. If you want it, you got to say it. Please hit the comments and tell me if you still want that Sabine video, despite the fact that we have a live action casting announced for Sabine Wren. You guys are the best, and I will see you next time right here on The Stuff of Legend.